Hello everybody! I didn't think I'd be making another YouTube video before this baby arrives, but baby's still not here and I'm 39 weeks and 3 days. And so I thought that in the midst of this weird limbo of just waiting for baby to come, I'll do another video update on everything I've been experiencing at this stage of my pregnancy, and as usual I'll show you my baby bump just as an update. Hold on, I'm gonna scoot this back. Whoop. Okay, so I just feel like I have no more space in there. You can definitely tell baby has dropped quite a bit. A lot of people will come up to me and be like, "You're having a boy," because baby's low, but honestly that's just because I'm so close to giving birth. But yeah, look at that weird my belly button. I'm like, what is that? It's not in, it's not out, it's just there. But there's the bump. 39 weeks, 3 days. Hoi. Okay, so I don't really know if you guys like these videos, but I don't know what else to make videos on lately, so this is where I'm currently at, and it like takes my full mental capacity, as you guys may understand. So to start off with how I'm feeling. Wait, actually, before we do any of that, I just want to say thank you so much for anyone who has donated or gotten us things off of the baby registry. We love and appreciate everything you guys do for us. And if you are watching this and want to be a part of that, then the link will be below. But again, thank you so much for those who have supported us. Anyways, so as for how I've been feeling lately, emotionally, with baby coming so close and on the way, last week definitely felt emotionally unprepared for a numerous amount of reasons, and this week I think the closer I get to my due date of July 20th, the more prepared I feel, because I'm getting increasingly uncomfortable, and that's like a really good way to, I don't know, comfort a pregnant woman when she's feeling afraid of labor or afraid of the big day. Just tell her the closer you get to the due date, the more comfortable you'll be, because it gives you more time, and then also it's just like you want the baby out at that point. So right now I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with the idea of going into labor, but also still pretty afraid, I guess you could say, but I feel confident that everything will go well. I'm just really curious when this baby's going to make their final debut. And we had a midwife appointment yesterday, and everything seems to be progressing well. But as for physical symptoms, I still have not had my mucus plug. How do I phrase that?
My mucus plug has
not... I don't even know how to phrase that! The mucus plug has not been an issue so far. And our midwife did say that doesn't happen for everybody. I still haven't really had my breasts leak milk, which I guess that doesn't happen for everyone either. I haven't had bloody show. But I've had consistent and every single day increasing Braxton Hicks contractions. It's been going on for about 2 weeks, but maybe 2.5, 3 now. But the contractions are definitely getting worse, and what happens is they start around 6 or 7 p.m. and they will last, let's say, about a minute long, and then they'll be about 1 to sometimes 3 minutes apart. But the reason why I know the Braxton Hicks contraction is because it only goes on, it'll happen from 7 p.m. until 9 or 10 p.m. and then stop. And then in the middle of the night I'll wake up with some, and then they'll stop. And then in the morning I'll wake up with some, and then it'll stop. and then all day I'll have random ones. So that's how I know that they're Braxton Hicks contractions. But I have noticed they've definitely increased in severity and pain. And at first, with them, I was fighting them so severely, and I would vocalize like, no, 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 or ouch, and all these things. And I realized that they're practice contractions for a reason, and that if I want to feel confident and calm and somewhat level-headed, oh, it's super hot in here, I had to turn off the AC because it was so loud. If I want to feel all of those things during labor, then I need to do my best to fully focus on these contractions and transmute them into a positive experience. I need to learn how to cope through them better, and it hit me really hard like a few days ago that that's what I needed to do. And I realized, I think a lot of you guys know this if you've had contractions, that breathing is everything, and finding proper positions. And then I made a post about this, but what helped me tremendously is trying to talk through them, not complain through them and mourn and basically escape them. But I realized what helped me a lot was that I was telling my husband about my dreams the night before, and it forced me and motivated me to have this goal of telling him a story or of an experience and getting through each contraction. And he was laughing at me, but it's like I couldn't finish a sentence. It was really hard, but I kept pushing and trying harder and harder to complete the story. And so it gave me a reason to get through the contractions. And then at some point it became so unbearable that I couldn't do that anymore. And what also helped was, it sounds super silly, but we were gifted a ton of like used Dr. Seuss books, and he started to read a lighthearted Dr. Seuss book to me. And although I had no idea what he was saying or reading, hearing his voice just like got me out of the contraction. So yeah, I just wanted to say that if you're having practice contractions, then utilize them to the best of your ability, because if you're just right now at whatever week you are, if you're already complaining and already feeling like you can't handle it and you're vocalizing that you can't handle it, then it defeats the whole purpose of why you're getting them. And I feel like it's just gonna make labor a lot more difficult because you're already accustomed and training yourself to tell yourself that you can't handle them, which is, I'm sorry, it's harder. Obviously, you know, it's like easier said than done. I need to turn on the AC. I am so sweaty, but yeah. I turned it off because you can't ever hear with it on, but we'll have to make do with it. Woo! Another thing that I've been kind of going through is like, I don't know if it's considered, I don't know the difference. I have like cramping, like period pain, menstrual type of pain, and then I'll have like a contraction, and they feel different and they're both really uncomfortable. But I've definitely had a lot of cramping as if I'm on my period, like lower back pain and pelvic pain. And a lot of the time, when I am sitting down and I stand up, it hurts so badly. So it's like, that's not been fun whatsoever. Those are the main things I've been experiencing. Oh, also, I had this really, it's all about contractions, this whole video, but I had this really weird contraction where I felt like a pop kind of a feeling. And it wasn't my water breaking or anything, but I feel like that was my cervix maybe dilating a little bit. But also, I just want to tell you guys, if you're 39 weeks and you're still not like that dilated, that's totally fine. Sometimes it just happens when you're in labor, like from 0 to 100. Everybody is different, and when I first got pregnant, everyone would tell me about their experiences of being pregnant, and mine was nothing. Mine has been nothing like other people's experiences, and sometimes it made me really sad Other times, like, it just was super confusing because I thought, you know, pregnancy was like pretty steadily one way, and then that makes me think labor as well. It's so different for everybody. So as much as I like to share my experience, try not to compare everything I'm saying, especially with like me having certain symptoms at, let's say, 37 weeks, 38 weeks, 39 weeks. Everyone's going to progress in a different way, and I can't stress that enough, to not compare yourself to where someone else is at. One more update type of thing is, like I said, we had our midwife appointment and everything's super healthy with baby, and my anemia is gone again. It's a roller coaster. My hemoglobin is back to normal, which is good. But something that we found out is, one, I said this previously, baby I know is not breached, which is awesome. Their head is down. But now I found out that baby is in a, first and foremost, on the right side of my belly, which is not the best position for labor. You generally want your baby to be positioned on the left side so that they can slide into your pelvis area easier. But not only that, I found out baby is sunny side up, meaning that my baby's head is facing up, and you want your baby's head when they're being born to face towards your bum, like out, looking that way. And so that's been kind of stressful, but I know there are certain yogic positions and exercises you can do, which I feel like I should probably make a video on that, because that's been super helpful. I'm starting to do them 3 times a day. I used to just do them at night. But I'm hoping that baby will transition to the left side with their head facing that way, because I know that if a sunny side up baby comes, then it makes labor a lot longer and more painful, and you'll have a lot of back labor pain because they don't fit in the pelvis as perfectly as they could with their head facing that way. So there's that. I feel like this video is pretty boring, and the only people who are going to get something out of it are those who are going through something similar, like pregnancy, or yeah. But anyways, I would be really curious to know, I've said this before, but now I want to know when you guys think this baby's going to come. I keep thinking, like, is this baby going to be a little Cancer sign? Are they going to be a little Leo? Are they going to be a cusp baby? I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Are they going to be a boy? Are they going to be a girl? Whatever and whoever they are. Obviously, I'm going to love them so deeply, but it's just fun to play that game of guessing, and let me know what day you guys think baby's gonna come. I've had impressions, like when I first got pregnant, I thought the 20th, but now I'm like, 21st? The 22nd? I don't know, the 20th to the 22nd, like, I know it's a new moon on the 20th, so that would be really cool. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and I'll try to do a video when baby's born, and I kind of want to document a little bit of labor because we are doing the home birth, and that would be like really beautiful to film, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys are doing okay during these times. I know it feels like forever and everything is in slow motion with how the world is operating right now, but make sure to utilize this time as best as you can to focus on yourself and to be productive in healthy ways. I know it's difficult. I'm definitely not the best at that, but there's a reason why we're all going through this, and there's a reason why everything is slowing down. And I truly believe that these things are here to benefit us, and to bring back to our attention what we need to pay more attention to. anyways, I love you all. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you when I have this baby in like 5 days, maybe a little more or less. I don't really know.